Supposedly, he had an.
I got to leave from Southern Paranormal here today. Got special guest Mr. Nick right here, Miss Aaron right here, and we back at the McElhaney Ash House. Sorry, spirits. Um, Brought them today because we wanted to do a walk through the home and of the property around the home. They own all these fields, and we just want to see what the spirits say. And so far, time we got out the car, we've been stuck in this one spot. So, Miss Aaron, what do you feel?
There's. The slaves will not speak of the family name. They said every time the name is mentioned, stuff starts to happen. I don't know what generation they're talking about, but there must have been a relationship between one of the slaves and the owner. Supposedly, there was a child born out of that and got treated better than his own children.
Gotcha. And that's from
Somebody was killed for it, and I'm not picking up yet on who.
okay. Was they killed outside or inside the home?
He was inside the home
Mm-hmm.
and basically was treated like the king, so to speak. Like, it's not making any sense because he had children.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it will when you get inside.
Um, they keep talking about neglect. The land got neglected, the children got neglected. Somebody got very sick, and then the neglecting part really got bad,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing got taken care of. A lot of the slaves, when that person got sick, were able to escape. Um, and they thought the joke of the children of the corn when we were talking about,
Mm-hmm.
they thought that was funny. Because their kids used to play in the corn.
In the
And yeah.
corn.
Um,
Are you picking up a little boy out here?
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go tell you that story since you picking him up. He followed Seth home one night. We was in the home doing an investigation, pitch black, nothing but our cameras to see through, and we kept hearing tapping, tapping, tapping on the windows. And so Seth said he was coming outside, so he come out by himself and looked around, and when we got ready to leave, Seth said all the way home somebody was tapping on his windshield, tapping, tapping. When he got home, Ashley saw the little boy, talked to the little boy, talked to a man. They had a man and a woman follow Seth, and they knew who he was, knew who sent us here, and the little boy, he just wanted to talk about his little dog. That's all he wanted to talk
Mm-hmm.
about. His little dog. So he had a dog out here and he'd play. And
You were talking about the child that I just mentioned.
I knew he was here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never,
He got whatever he asked for.
never physically seen him, but you could feel him and hear him
Mm-hmm.
in the yard mostly.
Usually he doesn't do a whole lot. He'll do the tapping. He'll do just little things.
All right, well, let's walk in the house, and I'm gonna let y'all lead the way. And you open that door and you go straight ahead, and there's another door, and you go in that one. If you need to stop, whatever, just stop right there where you at. You'll be good.
Okay, I ain't going in there.
You ain't going anywhere.
Underneath.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Okay.
We don't.
That's not happening. Sorry. Oh, this is creepy.
You got it, Billy?
No, but that goes.
Coming in, spirits. Got some friends with me.
Why is it so cold?
I feel it. Whoo, it feels good in here.
It feels good, but it shouldn't feel like this.
Feels good in here. Got a chill up my back.
Uh-huh. Mm-mm. Where does this go?
Outside of that door. Back door.
The other set of steps.
We have to hang things.
Alright, right here, let me show you something. If you get a light, see it right there? There's handprints on this wall right here. There's one right there. See it?
Oh, yeah.
You can see it on camera right there.
Yeah.
And all over that wall right there. This is where I keep hearing the woman speak to us every time we come. So right there where you're standing, we hear a woman.
She's giving birth. She gave birth right here. Hands. She would have been like this. Every contraction.
Mm-hmm.
They were afraid that those should fall. She moved down the wall.
Sorry about that,
No,
guys.
you're fine.
I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she give birth.
This is freaking creepy.
To the spirits and the sound of my voice, Miss Ann right here can feel and talk to you.
Ladybugs.
Billy behind us can do the same. Y'all know Billy. Mr. Nick right here, y'all can come talk to them. You got any kind of questions? You got anything you need related back to your family, we can do that as well.
Let me out! I'm stuck in your pocket.
I wish.
You said.
Well, I hope you're not stuck in my pocket, but
Nope, but you said. Come talk to us
Right.
any way you can.
guys watching at home, we're gonna do a little quick edit, and that way nobody won't interrupt us. We'll be right back.
It's like in between, like a dragonfly, a.
Okay, everything we just said, just automatically erased off my camera.
As soon as I said about the drawing, or before that.
As soon as we walked in this room, everything just stopped and it said dee 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 dee, and went back out. And nothing that we had so far is probably going to be on here, but it's recording again now. So spirits, if you don't allow us to record, we can't tell your story. You want your story told of how you was feeling, felt, how you was treated
You notice it did that though as soon as I asked him about the elephants.
by the elephants.
Can we go back outside now?
And the connection.
Yeah.
Well, I really want you to come and follow me.
That one.
This door goes back to the hallway.
Okay.
What are you getting? Oh, right here.
He normally sees people in this room I'm gonna take you to. We want to sit in for a minute.
I love the old houses that rattle and rock.
Billy, you got your phone with you? Take a picture right there, Billy. Get over here and take a picture of us standing here. Let's see if he'll show himself today.
Actually, I can see the reflection of the camera, Lee.
Uh-huh.
Something just blocked your reflection completely out.
Right here is where they come to show themselves. And right in this area. And if we go, you take a picture, Billy.
The flat. What's on the other side of that door?
The hallway we come in.
The other hallway.
Can I
Okay.
phone for a minute, please?
Yeah, I was watching. We missed pretty much everything that done happened so far because the camera's acting up, but we back recording.
First, take a picture behind me because the hair's standing up on the back of my neck and it's starting to hurt. Okay.
Let me move my camera so you don't get the glare off of it.
I know you're standing there. I can see you. You don't have to pretend that you're not there.
This room right here, Miss Ann, I want you to sit right here in this chair.
Is it bug free?
That I can't guarantee. But I want you to leave that door cracked. Leave it cracked. You know, you got to go open it all the way, but
Leave it up, leave it.
leave it like you got it right there. And I'm gonna pan the camera right here on you. This room is the one that whatever's here will show itself to Brandon, and it normally will come walk right through that door right there. Also the hallway behind you, whatever's in the hallway will come to that door right there and stand at it and watch you.
Well, as soon as we got here, as soon as you get out of the car, you've got like 1,000 eyes just staring at you.
Mm-hmm. This is the table I had my equipment sitting on, spirit box. I was sitting here, Brandon was sitting exactly where he was, and right there is where we caught the little gray figure. And that's the table I redone that I had sold her. It's an antique table. And I redone it and she bought it from me. Don't know if maybe something was attached to it. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But not saying it's y'all, but it's the cameras last night. Now I've never had a problem filming in here, and it's like it don't want its story to be open to the world.
It's possible.
Normally when I ask, please allow it to us to tell your story, they'll leave the cameras alone from now on.
Mm-hmm.
But if you would just sit in this room, normally you would see shadow figures. They come right through here and they don't care whether you're here or not. You would see orbs float through and go through here into the other bedroom. When I did my 30-minute loan challenge, I kept seeing stuff in the hallway right there, and something was standing at the foot of the bed.
They were probably, why are you in my bed? And my guess would be I don't know if it was a mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
She was older. Back then, if they made it into their 60s, they were lucky. But she was older. And she was, I guess what you would consider like the head of the family.
Right.
Because the male had passed away and she was what was left. And she took responsibilities. And yeah, that's who was looking at you in the bed going, why are you laying in my bed?
Mm.
You need to get out.
Who's the person that showed itself in the doorway to Brandon the last time we was here?
That was one of the hand workers that handled the animals. You reminded him of himself at your age now that he was when he was your age. And he liked you. He liked your energy. Surprised he didn't go all the way home with you.
He might have. that door right there also will open by itself. And the last time we was here, it did it on command.
That's funny because it drags on the carpet when you go to open and close it. So there's some force to put. It's not air or anything else.
All these doors will drag a little bit.
Yeah, and it has to be somebody from here, from the property,
And the
because
thing is, when it would
they have to know exactly how to open it.
move, you wouldn't hear the dragging on the carpet. That's the only thing.
My guess was then this carpet was never here when they would be going through.
I mean, you look at the floor right there, I'm guessing it wasn't either.
Mm-mm.
No, this is probably just wood. Probably just a wood floor. Originally.
Can you come and close the door? I want my tea, and you need to close the door now.
I don't know whether that was a bug. Something just went right across my head.
That probably was the orb that just went into me and made me get very mean to speak.
It just
Yep.
like that.
Because first of all, I have to be sick to want tea. Hot tea. And I could care less if the door's open or closed. I prefer them all open, but yeah, that was whatever orb that was.
Yeah, normally if we open the door all the way, it won't come. It's kind of like it's scared to stick its head around, but if you got it kind of like you got it now, it'll come and stand in that doorway. Any presence here in the home, we're not here to hurt you. I know you've seen me and Brandon several times here.
Put more cloak on yourself.
Huh?
I said close the damn door. Now close it. Don't make me tell him to whip you.
You'll also hear footsteps
That's what I just heard.
in the hallway. You hear it now?
Mm-hmm. That one came from out there.
Something behind me. You feel anything behind me?
No.
You don't feel anything?
No.
Right here. Someone's playing with the hair on my arm.
I can hear you. Come on. You can come show yourself.
I hear somebody talking.
Who's doing all the giggling? It's coming from that way, and it's real faint, but it's giggling.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I getting like a stabbing sensation like right here?
Can any one of y'all come stand in this doorway and show yourself?
Turn your head that way again. His shadow's not matching up the way it is now.
Sound like something was blocking it.
No, well,
Might be something
it's
standing
not
behind.
measuring up right.
Might be something standing behind it too.
Because his shadow is like a good portion above that chair. In this picture, it's only like...
Somehow in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I seen a shadow go that way just as I heard that sound. It's okay, you can come here and talk to us.
And nobody in here is gonna hurt you. Feel free to come in.
You want us to leave? If you want us to leave this house, close that door right there behind Aaron all the way. And we will leave this house.
Is there an upstairs?
Come tell Aaron what you want to say to the lady that actually owns the house now.
Sorry. There's nothing there. There's no pattern whatsoever. But yet that's a pattern. Almost like an ear, a bald head, a nose, an eye. Actually, a trunk, like an elephant.
What's up with the elephant?
That's what I'd like to know.
The time you said that, and I said, I didn't never notice that. Camera just whoop.
One of the first things I saw when I walked in there, I turned around and looked at that vanity, and I saw them all sitting right there.
Well,
Did
actually,
you-
it's a lion. The little thing looks like a lion. Where did we get the word elephant?
I don't know. That's what you started calling it.
I might have called it elephant, but it's actually looks like a lion.
Okay.
But you said it's made out of ivory.
Yeah, it's ivory. It's
It's
pure.
just elephant.
Right.
Yeah, it's pure ivory, which is an elephant tusk. That's what I was trying to say then. But it's a lion that's made out of ivory.
There's got to be a connection somehow. Did you do here before you did Cooper?
Yeah, we've been in here, what, 6 months, maybe? maybe longer than that. I can go back and look on the video and tell you the first time we come in how long it's been.
I'm wondering if somebody was trying to warn you.
I can tell you what. I tell you what the homeowner told. I'll tell you what she tell me, and you tell me what right. The very back room back there. Well, the first time we come here, we heard a female screaming, and it wasn't a scream like in fear or a scream of death or nothing like. We just heard a female screaming time we got out the car, and
That would be the woman giving birth.
well, the owner now tells us that the back room back there is a bathroom now. Used to be a bedroom, and that's the room that females would come and give birth to the child in that room. Also had babies die from birth in that room.
Which was normal back then.
This hallway, I'm getting the sensation that somebody died in that hallway. I don't know why I feel that somebody died there, but I just feel that somebody died in that hallway right there. We get a female in the kitchen that will show itself and speak. The old man and woman in the hallway, they would show themselves. If you go out there right now and start taking pictures, they would show themselves to you in your picture. And I'm talking about show themselves, not, oh, that looks like a man. You will know that's a person. The only thing that freaked me out was the woman. She was standing behind the old man dressed in all black. And in those times, people wore black in mourning and when they had sitting by viewing the bodies and stuff like that. When you talking about viewing the bodies earlier, that hopefully we caught it, but I don't think we did. Makes sense because they would sit in the homes. Families would view the bodies.
She could have been in all black too if she had just lost a child. She would have been in mourning for the child.
Back in that time period, though, that's not as much on that one. If it's a man and a woman standing together there, the woman is dressed in all black. Chances are it was husband and wife. He died first. And then she would dress in black in public till the day she died. So anytime someone would see her anywhere outside of the house.
Yeah, but if she's in a picture, unless it's a picture you guys took.
Yeah, what I did, I'd turn my back to the door and I'd hold my phone up and take the picture.
Then that would make sense.
And something just went past you, behind you, in the hallway. The man was on this side of the door. The woman was on the other side of the door. One time we did an investigation. We was all in the kitchen. Seth was throughout the house taking pictures, doing a spirit box. And I kept seeing somebody stick their head around the door that we came in.
Okay.
They wouldn't do like this, and they would physically stand there and look at you. And I didn't say that to nobody because I wanted to see if anybody else would pick up on it. Well, about that third or fourth time, it was just standing there, and that's when I hit Gene and said, "Hey, look at the door." And then by that time, Brandon got up and went, and there was nothing there.
I smell fresh bread.
I'm hearing.
I keep hearing like scraping, like they're mixing the bowl.
It's like a low, like they're talking, but it's real low.
There was the scraping sound again.
I keep hearing movement.
Yeah, walking.
Down
Oh, I
this hallway.
keep catching it. Somebody's in the kitchen right now making bread because I can smell it. And I can hear the scraping of the whatever they're using in the bowl. God, I hope that's what they're doing.
And you say they don't like me saying the name of the
Mm-mm.
homeowner. Well, her name has changed a couple times. Her last name's changed a couple times, but let me ask you this: would y'all want to do a spirit session? I got my box out there.
I don't care.
Run out there and
Then
get,
you guys might hear what I'm hearing.
run out there and get my bag, Billy. It ain't gonna grab you. If it do, you'll be alright. Just as he walked through the door, the orb comes down right between y'all two, straight down.
3, 4, 5 times I've felt something right here.
That's where it was at. It's whoop, right
And
to
it's
the
like
ground.
something just barely touching to where it's just touching the hairs on your arm. It's not, you can't actually feel the touch on your arm. You just feel the hair on your arm move. So something was playing with me up here. Now he said this house was built in place of the original log cabin that was here.
Right. Yeah, if you look around the house, you can see all the old.
I see all the logs holding it up.
Right. And the owner that owns it now, she's in a wheelchair. And she's been letting us investigate here for quite some time. And every time we come, it's always a different spirit on camera. You know, the only one that shows itself all the time is the old man. Pretty much every time we come, we catch him in that hallway. Whatever that thing was the last time it was over here, I couldn't tell you what that was, where it comes from.
I know, and it won't show itself now.
Here's this device I'm gonna set up. Not here to hurt you. Gives you a voice where you can come communicate with us and talk with us. Last time we was here, we kept getting, kept telling us to get out.
It just got the name Travis.
Travis. And spirits, I'm gonna set my camera up on this box if you want to come stand around this box. You can come stand around this box and talk to us. We're not here to hurt you.
Yeah, we're not here to hurt you, which means you cannot and should not hurt us.
Well, we've never had anything since we come here lash out at us.
I keep hearing the nails on the chalkboard noise. And I can't pinpoint where it's coming from.
Hello, spirits. What's your name?
Hand? Or is it under my hand thing?
Trying to get my. Excuse me 1 minute, spirit. Trying to get my volume up. Oh Lord. There we go. Can you hear? Can you hear me now? Dude. What's my name? You remember me? Hello? It's messing with my volume, man. Every time I cut it up, it cut it down. Hello? Can you tell me the name of my friends that's sitting over here today to come to visit? Billy? Nick?
Aaron.
He called all three of them in the room. What's my name? I don't, you don't have to come through with all your negativity. Tell him what? Who's the female whisperer?
Is there a Travis?
Said no. Why does she keep getting the name Travis?
I just heard Travis. You just said Travis.
Do you mind that we're here? Some no, some yeah.
How many are there of you right now?
5. 2.
Is Travis here somewhere?
Is there a Travis that maybe followed us here that needs help?
Someone just came through and said God.
Do you remember the last time I was here? I prayed for you. To the spirits that's in the kitchen and the dining room in there, you can come closer.
Is there a Paul?
Yes. Heard God.
It's the second time I heard it.
Right before it, I heard you ain't shit. So
Is there a Thomas?
pretty.
What's pretty?
You talking about you talking about the lights on the box? It's pretty? Yeah. The louder you talk to it, the more brighter it is. Leave? Why you want it to leave?
No, it sounded like they just said Lee.
Oh, leave?
Yeah.
I thought it said leave for a minute. Can y'all tell me how many fingers I'm holding up right now, please?
2.
I thought it said 2 too. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you too. To the female that's whispering real low, you need to speak up a little bit.
Why do I smell fresh cut wood?
Did it say fresh cut wood?
Mm-hmm. And I'm covered in goosebumps.
Can y'all move anything, spirits?
Other than my sunglasses that are on top of my head.
Can you close the door or make a loud sound? Aaron?
Can you repeat after me? Don't be bringing the demon.
Got something in the hallway behind
Who got pushed? What happened to Adam? Who pushed him? That geezer. I want to speak to the female that keeps whispering, please. Can you let her come through?
What?
The what? Let her come through. Can you let her speak, please? She has something to say. Can you let her say it? Why not? Why is she not allowed to speak?
Yes.
Is there anything demonic in the home?
Why do you keep calling Seth?
Who's the other group member?
4 times in a row somebody said his name, Seth.
Listen. Self. Evil. Did you go home with Seth? Yeah?
That sounded like a child.
The child did go home with you. What's your name?
Yeah, I got that down. What did you die from? Why did that sound like somebody said slit throat?
Kind of sound like that's what it said, though. Did you die in that hallway? Don't tell him. Paul. Philip. Spirit, let me ask you this. Do you want the homeowner that owns the home now to come back and visit here?
No.
Every time we ask that.
Cops?
Probably.
God.
Get your gun.
Elizabeth? Ashton? What happened? Were you shot? Or did you kill yourself with the gun?
Okay, why did this whole floor bounce underneath of me?
Vibrating on you?
It was like boom, 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 like three footsteps, like right on my ass, like somebody walked right by my chair.
Yes. Dead? Yes. Demon. There's a demon here?
Evil.
One said true.
Hmm?
True evil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel any of that.
I don't either.
Okay, what's with God?
The last time I prayed in that room before I left. Bridget. What? You remember? Y'all guys remember me praying for you?
The one that keeps saying God. Were you with us last night at Cooper's?
Could be that they seeing.
3 of them just said yeah.
Could be that they seeing like a light around us. Why they keep saying God too.
I removed all the protections. None of the lights are showing right now.
Did you say Ben? Ben's never been here, but he wants to come. Something coming up over here by you again?
Just, I had to move just a little bit in the chair. I just had to readjust myself.
Are you messing with Nick?
Are you curious the way you just? Are you curious the way you just dressed? Help you? What do you need help with?
I didn't hear my name again after that said help me. Did I?
Can you not all talk? Can you not all talk one time? I heard them as well.
Who keeps calling Nick?
Adam? Are you guys coming back and forth from the cemetery to the house?
Suck.
I heard a yes.
That's us. Sound like they said that's us.
Are any of the spirits, did you give birth in this house?
William?
Hmm?
Sound like someone said something.
How many births was given in this home? 8? Yeah.
How many slaves do we have? Did they say 50?
Either 15 or 50.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It sounds like 15.
Yeah, it sounds like 15 though.
Were you treated nicely?
That was your voice. Did just say Billy. That was his voice. It just said Billy.
Mm-hmm.
To the spirits, the slaves that's on his property, you do not have to stay on his property. You're free to go. You can go to the light.
Did it say haunt him?
That's what it
Yeah.
sounds like. Yeah.
One said haunt them, and the next thing that came through it said come in. Come.
Some slaves don't want to leave because they want to haunt the property owner.
Yep. Is the property owner the one that's showing himself in the hallway? Ask Nick. I swear it said ask Nick.
That's what it sounded like. Is that the master and his wife? Is it the master and his wife that they keep getting pictures from in the hall?
But
Right. Said Aaron said, is she a witch?
yes.
Come on, bye. You don't have to be afraid.
But my friend Abigail is here too, and she is a witch. Also.
Can you say Abigail?
Why'd that sound like it said alien?
Are there any aliens here? Is that an alien I seen the last time we was here?
What are they processing?
Have we seen something on this property or any other property lately that we weren't supposed to see?
Your name again.
Philip?
Who's stuck? It sounds like they say Alex.
You see?
Who's the doctor? A saint?
If he's coming in and helping him, they would view him as a saint. He's there, he's helping them. Sound like they said they're bought.
Do you know the name of the person that sent us here? Can you call her name? Yeah. Call her name. I heard someone say my head was fat.
I thought I heard you hear what he said.
Oh, okay, that's what
It
it
sounded
was.
like you hear what he said. That's what I heard.
So what would happen if the homeowner that owns the property now comes and visits?
Hurt.
So you just have hatred toward everybody that owns this place. So over there. I saw it on camera. Was that you I just saw in the other room? Not me. He talking about not me.
Who was shot?
Shot. Ed. What about Ed? Is Ed in danger?
I didn't say it out loud, but I asked where we were going to when we leave on Tuesday. They said Lisa, which is my sister's name.
And you said that in your head?
Uh-huh.
But how would they know where you're going if you're not saying it in here? I've never said it in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got one. I'm gonna ask. Behind me. Who's it behind?
I heard you, and then I heard Aaron.
You?
Well, I heard you again.
Well, you keep saying cells. Is cells in danger? Some?
It sounds like someone else said could be.
Where are we going when we leave here?
So,
Maybe there's something they're trying to tell us is going to happen tonight. All right, spirits, we're gonna cut this box off. I'll give you one last time to say anything. What's coming?
I don't know.
What'd you say was coming?
I hate to say what it sounded like. It sounded like we're all coming.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah, I heard
It
something
sounded
coming.
like to me. It sounded like we're all coming. We all coming.
You got any one last thing to say before I hit stop?
Are we in danger?
Are we in danger?
Did it say, wait a minute?
Mm-hmm. Is there something coming? Eden?
That's what it sounded like.
Bob? Family?
Can y'all say goodbye?
I heard do it.
Goodbye. This session is now closed. All spirits must return back to wherever they come from. You're not allowed to follow us home. So, after being here, what's your final thoughts on the home and property?
I think homeowners need to sell it to somebody that will bring it back to what it used to be, but with respect and love.
And you say you feel a lot of death on the property as well.
There is. Between human and animal, there's a lot of death. And again, that can be cleared, and this could be another thriving farm again. Another thriving, the heck were they called? Plantation. Oh my god, I couldn't
It'd be a
think.
farm now. It wouldn't be a plantation.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But it needs to go back to that.
Yeah, I know.
It's almost like the land is begging for it.
I know she rents the land around it for farming, and they do a lot of hunting out here. No one's lived in the home in years. As far as I know, the guy that we got the key from the other day to the other house, he comes in and checks on the property. And like I say, we come every now and then. You know, we might swing by or something and do a little session or something. But I think we maybe 6 times.
Out of the 6 times, did you ever feel like you had to, like you were being pulled here to come here? Like something was like, you need to come, you need to see, you need to help, type of a feeling.
Mm-mm. But we always get the feeling like somebody needs help, but it's like something's holding them back.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
We get that a lot, especially this area. That area there feels lighter to me than this area over here.
Yeah, this section of the house is like a sauna. It's warm, you kind of want to just take a nap because it's so warm.
It makes you wonder why it's so cool around the kitchen over there.
Yeah. And it's weird because it's usually the opposite. Because the kitchen is usually the heart of the home. And this is like backwards. But it's almost like the original house wasn't this way. Like they reversed it.
Mm-hmm. I want to say this room, all that over there came later. I think that's what she told me. That was the original part over there, and this came later. But every time I ask if she can come, because she's wanting to come, I get a no. And now I know why. Like I said, I just hope it recorded at the beginning.
Unless she's coming and she wants to apologize, they will listen to that. But they know it's just coming from her. The apology needs to come from who's already on the other side with them, and that'll
Right.
never happen.
Right.
To him, he's God.
So
He's still the master.
Yeah.
So basically, the things you see here and here never go away.
It will go away once everything from them has been wiped off the face of this earth. The land is taken care of the way they took care of it, because they showed the land respect when they took care of it. It needs to go back to being shown respect and love.
Now we have two cemeteries that belong to the family. One is right down the road. The second cemetery is at the other house backyard that I want to try to get y'all to.
Okay.
That's the one that we rode by it, but we never been inside.
Okay.
That belongs to the same people that own this property.
Having their own cemeteries on their land was not uncommon.
No, that was common for the family farms back then.
And the guy that actually stays there now says he sees lights in the cemetery at night.
That would make sense.
Says if you try to go to the cemetery, the lights will disappear.
Mm-hmm.
The owner told me that she's actually seen a lady in white walk the cemetery.
Okay.
and that's where she will be buried at when she passes.
Okay.
Is at the other cemetery. Um, we rode by the cemetery. We never investigated it or checked anything out there yet. We still got to do that. But she's more interested in what we're gonna feel or what you will see and feel in that other house, because the guy that's living there says he's done had 3 different spirits come stand at the foot of his bed, and he smells cigar smoke through the house. And like I say, he said the main thing that spooked him was the actual seeing balls of light just float through the cemetery.
Okay. Do we have time to go
Um,
before we go to Steph's?
we probably can. Everybody listening at home, like I say, you got Southern Paranormal. Know the spirits don't want me to say it, but forgive me, but we at the old farmhouse. You know, I don't think I say the name again. I said the name earlier. You've seen me at this house plenty of times, plenty of different videos. Every time we come, there's always something different. There's always a different spirit that comes forth. Like I say, tonight we just had our special guest with us, wanted to come back. Got Mr. Nick sitting over there in the chair. Mr. Aaron right here to my left. Of course, you got Billy right here. Got me behind the camera, and as always, peace and love. God bless you all. Please like and share, comment on the video. Let me know if you hear anything. If you see anything, please comment below. If you'd ever want to do investigation with us, comment below. We'll make it happen. Peace and love, and as always, beware demons in disguise. God bless.